Hi. So I'm going to take you through a little sequence this morning that really helps to open up the whole part of the spine where the ribs attach. So I often find I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling a little bit tight and sore, and often it's not until I actually do some movement that I realise how much I really needed to release my spine. So I'm going to run you, go through it's about 5 minutes, some beautiful standing exercises, really flowing, using your breath. You can do them in whatever you like, standing wherever you like. So let's get going. And the first thing we're going to really think about is just how you're standing and how you're breathing today, as you are now, however you're presenting for yourself. So we're just making sure that the toes are nice and wide. There's a little bit of space between each toe. Feet are pointing directly forwards and they're right underneath the hips. And then from here, we're thinking about picking up the insides of the feet right through the inner thighs, through the pelvic floor, widening the pelvic floor. And as we come up into the torso, we're going to lift the energy into the back of the body, back of the ribs, up over the top of the head, so that we're growing out through the top of the head and out through the back of the rib cage, and it's all coming up from the feet. Keeping the hips nice and wide, so we're not gripping everything in, we're widening and opening and giving space, allowing this strong foundation for our pelvis and our lower back. So we're thinking about how mobile and fluid the thoracic spine, the section that attaches to your ribs, can be all the way through this. And the most important part of that to start with is breath. So now we're bringing the breath in really consciously. Allow your breath to come three-dimensionally into the rib cage. And if all you do today is watch this, stand and breathe, that's amazing. You're giving yourself so much nourishment just by bringing breath into the body. So standing, breathing, opening into the ribs. You can put your hands against your rib cage and make sure you're breathing wide into the rib cage, front and back, out to the side, lifting up and down. And as you breathe out, everything funnels into the center line of the body together. So I'm going to put your one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And what we're aiming for is for the hand on the belly to be quiet and fairly still, and the hand on the chest to be the one that's doing a little bit more movement while your ribs move. Now on your next breath in, I want you to tilt forward so that we're opening out the whole front of the body through the breath in. And as you breathe out, we're softening and dropping into the lumbar spine, into the opening the back, allowing the ribs to come down and hugging ourselves in. Breathing in, lift and open, breathing out. Breathing in, lift and open. Breathing out, dropping back into the heels, body weight back, releasing the fronts of the hips. And then from here, place one hand on the back of the head, cupping the back of the head, one hand on your lower back. And just imagine there was another hand here behind your bra strap so that you can lean back into those three places as you drop the breath out. And as you breathe in, we're lifting and opening to separate your hands, pressing back into both of your hands, even as you're extending forwards. And so from here, we're getting into the movement. So we're breathing in, we're opening, and then we're going to shift the whole rib cage over to the right hand side. The rib shift out, following the right elbow. Lean into the right side, leaning into your right leg, opening the longest distance from your right elbow, ribs all the way through your waist. And then squeeze through the abdominals, drawing into the inner thighs to come back together. Breathing in all the way over and breathing out. Press those ribs down together, drawing them back in using your obliques. One more time, reaching out, shifting that rib cage first, leaning into the ribs and breathing out. Good, switching sides. So again, remind yourself, breathing in, open, breathing out, softening back into the hands, breathing in, open, breathing out. And stand and reach out with the left ribs, shifting the ribs over. So we're not just leaning with the elbow with the spine straight. We've actually got to get this shift with the ribs, and that's going to really help to mobilize through the whole thoracic spine. Breathing in as you go all the way over and breathing out, squeeze through the obliques to come back down. And again, shift. Breathing in all the way over and breathing out. One more time. Shift. And breathing out. Good. Placing both hands behind the head now, cupping the head again. Breathing in, lift, open, and breathing out. Draw the elbows down towards the pubic bone. Breathing in. And now from here, we're going to twist through the upper spine. Pelvis still points forward. Curling the back so that you look down towards your right hip. Press the left arm out. Really reach it like you're trying to push something away. And then from here, we're going to turn under the arm. Pull the hand back to the head and draw yourself up. Softening when we come back into this position. And again, breathing in. Rotate, dropping, keeping the hips pointing forward so that you're looking down into your left hip. Press that right arm out, curl under, hand back to your head, using the abdominals to bring yourself back up. One more time each side. Lift, twist, drop, press out, turn under, standing strong on the legs. Pull the hand back to the head and squeeze to come up again. Lift, twist, press down, pushing that hand out, turn under the hand, hand to head and squeeze, and dropping the arms to come all the way down. Good, now we're going to go into a nice spiraling exercise. So keeping the feet planted, we're going to twist the whole body to reach out to one side and drop to come down. Twist through the body right from the ankle, from the outside of the pinky toe, all the way into the ends of the fingertips and dropping down. Reach out, and then from here we're going to roll underneath that arm. This other arm is hanging and you're reaching as far as you can through this whole side. And then we're going to keep that reach as the arm comes up to the ceiling. Send the whole rib cage out to the side, flexed hand, and then drop that down. Again, spiraling to the left. Reach, keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Under the arm. Keep that whole length down through the armpit, ribs, waist, and shifting the ribs over to the side, dropping down. And again, spiral, reach, turn under, hang yourself out from that long left arm, shifting the ribs as you come over, and dropping the hand. Last time, all the way out, all the way up. Make yourself longer, longer, longer on that right side, all the way out to the right, and dropping down and relaxing here. Now from here we're going to do opening into prayer arms, draw the hands back together into prayer, drop the hands over the head, and curl your elbows into your tummy. Hands rotate, lift, getting that extension through the upper back. Hands overhead. And again, lift, open. Curl the hands back to the head. This time we're going to pull the left elbow round to the outside of the right knee. You're going to keep your knees pointing directly forwards. Left elbow, and then you're going to reach through both arms all the way out Drop the arms, curl through the spine to come up, and again, lift, opening into extension in your upper back. Hands over your head as you drop and curl, but this time right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Extend the arms, twisting even more, keeping your knees pointing forwards, and drop and curl. One more time, lift. Hands together, left elbow to the outside of your right knee, and extend through. See if you can spiral a little bit further this time, keeping your spine straight and extended out. And drop, and soften to come up and lift. And right elbow outside of left knee. And spiral rotate all the way around. See if you can go longer and further and more spirals. And drop. And curl to come all the way up. Good. Now last thing we're going to do, which is a beautiful opening for the upper back. We're going to take your left arm, or if you're mirroring me, right arm, spiral over your head. So you're going to sweep this arm over your head. And then sweep it out to the opposite corner. So you're reaching out. You're going to scoop under with your other arm and then grab hold of your thumb. Come back into the center. We're going to send those elbows up. So we're going up into extension, opening out the upper back, taking care of the ribs. So we're not arching in the back, keeping the ribs down and opening out away from it. And then from here, we're going to drop over to, hands come to the left side, you're opening the right side of your body, and lift as you breathe in. And breathing out. And lift as you breathe in one more time. Uncurl the arms, hand to elbow, and we're going to be strong in the legs, growing the legs up into the lower abdominals and into the base of the ribs. And then from here, we're going to press over twice with a sharp, hard breath out. And to each side. And from here, uncurl the arms, clasp them over the head, and reach as you breathe in right into the sides of the ribs. Long, big, wide breath in, and breathing out the whole way. And now we're doing to the other side. So right arm spirals over the head. You go beautifully round. Reaching again over to the opposite corner. Scoop under your arm. Grab hold of your thumb. Coming into the center. And again, send the elbows up as you extend through the spine. And scoop and curl back down. And again, lift. And scoop and curl. And lift. And then from here, dropping the hands over to the right, everything softens and you open out the left side of your body. And breathing in. And dropping to the left, opening the right side of your body. And breathing in. And uncurl, hand to elbow, same wood chop motion again. Breathing in, sharp, hard breath out. Each side. Uncurl the arms, reach them long as you clasp them above your head. Open your ribs out so that everything stretches. Breathing in and breathing out all the way down. Letting everything go, and we're just going to do a beautiful prayer arms to finish. And again. And finishing there. Thank you very much for joining me. I really hope you now feel like you've got some gorgeous breath into you Some amazing movement into your upper back, and now your whole spine can do exactly what it was supposed to do. Your lumbar spine is there to be that strong foundation, and your thoracic spine can move, so your shoulders can do their thing as well. All right, join me next time.